Hey, everybody. I think we're live. Give us a couple seconds here to make sure everything is synced up. I'm going to try to monitor on another feed. It's been a minute since I've done this. But thank you for your patience and thanks for your enthusiasm and everybody that watched my little sound check earlier. So I am John Thompson, if you don't know me, and it's really, really exciting to see so many names popping up as backers on this campaign that aren't family and immediate friends. You're friends now, that's for sure, but that is really, really fun. And also to see so many people joining the Facebook group, definitely also friends, but not necessarily names that I immediately recognize. That's very, very rewarding. So I'm excited about this, and we're trying to do this live. It's going out simultaneously on Facebook and YouTube, and theoretically on Instagram. I'm not sure if I pulled that off right. But if you are on Facebook, I'm trying to pull it up where I can kind of monitor it there. It looks like it is. All right, cool. So I'm going to pull that up on my phone so I can see the comments and questions and things like that. And so I got a couple of announcements I'm going to make. One I'm really excited about, a couple just updates, things like that. But I really want to take your questions. I've had a few that have come in that I'll just answer to get things rolling. And if you have any other questions you have for me, you can post them in the comments. And then if I do this right, I should be able to see them in the comments, and I'll scroll through those and respond to those. A couple of quick things. One, we've got about 12 days left. The campaign ends on September 4th. So it'll go through Labor Day weekend, and then that's it. Now, just to be clear, this is really just phase one. This is the pre-release campaign. So this is about getting enough funds in that I can print the first edition of the book. We can finish production on the audiobook and the ebook, finish some licensing expenses and things like that. So this is really important. If we hit our first goal, we'll have some stretch goals that have to do with recording the soundtrack and some more marketing that we can do when the second phase hits, which is once we've printed the books and we actually release it. So, so just to be clear, that's where we're at. Bruce is texting me. Yes, Bruce, we are streaming right now. Hopefully you can see it. If somebody could comment on the stream and just let me know, can you hear everything okay? I can't have the sound on there or it'll be delayed and it'll definitely mess me up. But if you can see it on my feed on Facebook, I won't be able to, by the way, I won't be able to monitor the YouTube thing. So if you want to be able to interact, you'll have to go over to Facebook this time. But I will post replies to any questions on YouTube later. Same thing, if I somehow managed to figure out the Instagram thing, I'll post responses to that. But I'm here in the house by myself today. Michelle's out kayaking, and so I don't have anybody here to read questions to me or help engineer this thing. It's just me. So anyway, yes, we are about 11, 12 days away from wrapping this thing up. And we're about 72% to our initial goal. So feeling pretty good about it. And just you can, I'm sure most of you are familiar with Kickstarter, but I have had a few people that are not. And so just to make sure you understand how Kickstarter works, it's not the same as just a store where you're buying things. You're basically backing the campaign because you believe in it, but you are getting rewards in exchange for that. And I've put together different packages. It starts with just any amount. If you want to give $1 or $5 or $10 just to help, that's awesome. And it's very appreciated. Then it gets to $25, gets you the either print book or audiobook or ebook, whichever one you want. Then at $50 plus a little shipping, you get all of those. So you get the print book and the audiobook and the ebook as a bundle, plus some cool swag stuff that we're making. That's that first package level. Then it jumps up to $120. And I did a separate video about that, so I won't go into the details, but we're making a lot of other swag. And the thing about the swag for this, the story is about a band called Los Perros, which is a Spanglish kind of mashup of Lost Dogs, which is not about the Lost Dogs that some of us know, Terry Taylor and Derry and Mike. It's really taken from what happened in East Nashville in 1998 when the tornadoes tore this community up. I remember being in town that day. I didn't live here then. I was still in Chicago, but I was in town that day. And I remember seeing all these flyers everywhere about people's dogs that were missing and the little tear tabs at the bottom. And that really stuck with me. It was kind of pre-social media. But those flyers, that becomes an element of the story and the characters. So this band, this accidental band, the merch that I've made for this, or that we're going to make, it's all connected to this band. So the t-shirts, the mugs, the posters, instead of it being promoting the book, it's really about this fictional band. So that's kind of fun. So that $120 level gets you into that stuff. And then there's a $500 level, which is even crazier. And at that level, one of the things that I added in is there's some characters in the story that are minor characters that pop up. They might only be mentioned once or maybe twice. And at this $500 level, one of the things I'll do is I'll go in and actually change the name of one of those characters, either to name it after you or for somebody that you want to dedicate it to or something like that. So that's kind of fun. And there's a couple more things in there, some time with me online, things like that. Then it gets up to bigger levels. There's one where you can actually come to Nashville and stay in our cottage. I'm going to post a video about that soon as well. We've got a cottage out behind our house that we Airbnb. So if you've been wanting to come to Nashville and spend some time here, there's a package that actually includes a few days in Nashville, and I can tour you around Nashville. And there's that. And then there's also people like to have me come out and speak at their church or their school or things like that. So there's a final package like that. Now, the first announcement that I wanted to make today, and I have a special guest that I'm going to bring into the room here. Many of you, I hope all of you, but I assume there's some of you might have not seen this yet, but there's a movie that I got the honor to work on a few years ago called Electric Jesus. And Electric Jesus is a romantic comedy coming of age road picture. And I was the music supervisor and got to be a historical consultant. The writer, director, creator of Electric Jesus is going to join me right now. And if I pull this off right, let's see here. There he is, Chris White.
Yes.
I'm going to turn my speaker on here.
Then you can hear me okay, yes?
Okay, I'm still getting the sound going. I don't want to mute you.
Okay, yeah, you can hear me now.
Mic setting going. So Chris, can you hear yourself or somebody else out there? I'm getting some comments.
I cannot hear myself, but it says my mic is unmuted.
But I see the comments. I see the feed on Facebook, so hopefully people will find it. I'm not hearing you, Chris. Are you hearing yourself? Can you hear yourself through the? No. Okay, then it's probably a me thing. Let's see here.
I could try not doing the headphones.
Edit mic settings.
Hang on a second.
Do you have something? Are you muted on your end, maybe? Because
I'm going to get rid of these.
So while he's going to check something, I'm going to start talking about this. Let's see here. Thank you for your patience as we
How about now?
Stumble through this stuff.
Do you have me now? I guess not. You got me now?
Sure, no problem. So Chris, while he's working on the sound thing, and we're going to try to figure, did you just unplug did you have an external microphone, Chris, or did you unplug that and now you're just on your mic on your laptop?
How about now? You got me now?
Still don't hear you. So weird. I see you great. And I'm going to try to find the feed here. Bear with us. I don't know if it's actually working, Chris. Now Bruce is saying he doesn't see it either. So maybe, okay, tell you what, I'm going to skip this StreamYard thing and we'll go to plan B. I'll cancel this and we'll just go to back to the using the phone on Facebook thing. All right. So Chris, go back over when I go on live and find me on Facebook and I will invite you to join it. We'll try that plan. So just find it on Facebook Live. All right. All right. If you were watching us or if you're over on YouTube and it's working there, you're going to have to jump over to Facebook because I'm going to end this thing. We'll figure this out eventually. Thanks, everybody.